Hey, Recon.
Yeah.
I just found all these facts about Battlefield.
Okay.
Battlefield 1942 was the game that started it all. Huh. To celebrate its 10th anniversary, the game was released on Origin, EA's digital download service, for free, and marked the first time the game had been available for digital download.
Well, thank you for the history lesson, but do you think we could just play?
To further commemorate the 10th anniversary, DICE released a rare compilation of concept artwork from the development of Battlefield 1942. The electronic art book contained a number of concepts showing visual and gameplay targets that the DICE team had more than 10 years ago.
You've been talking for 10 years. Let's just play. Come on.
Listen, Battlefield 1942 was built on the formula of an earlier game by DICE named Codename Eagle Claw. It's just Eagle.
You put the claw on there?
Ooh, sounds better. The game was set in an alternate history of World War I and featured single and multiplayer modes similar to 1942. That means there must have been like wizards and stuff. And an Xbox version of the game was also announced in early 2001, but was canceled almost 2 years later so Electronic Arts could more closely work on an expansion pack for the PC.
Let's play.
Originally, in Battlefield 2, there was to be a set of falling kit parts. Items such as helmets could be shot off the player. Only the US helmet was ever finished. The MEC helmet is half finished but lacks any textures. What's MEC?
Don't worry about it.
On September 1, 2004, DICE bought Trauma Studios. They were the creators of the Desert Combat mod for Battlefield 1942 and were brought in to help with the creation of Battlefield. Guess which one?
3.
2! However, days before Battlefield 2 was released, DICE shut down Trauma Studios, and the team behind the studio was hired by THQ, which everybody knows is...
I don't know.
I don't know either. Their first game was Frontlines, Fuel of War, followed by Homefront.
Homefront. I was going to say Qbert.
Battlefield 3 was the first non-EA sports game to utilize ANT, otherwise known as ANT, an animation program that powers EA games like FIFA, FIFA, to create realistic third-person animations and smoother transitions for AI, otherwise AI, and multiplayer characters. Vaulting over obstacles and the player being able to see their own legs and arms was inspired by Mirror's Edge, a game that was also developed by DICE, also known as
DICE.
DICE, D-I-C-E.
God, I want to kill myself.
The Marine on the cover of Battlefield 3 is portrayed by Dennis Lennartson.
Oh, he's my neighbor.
He portrayed the U.S. Army soldier on Bad Company 2's cover art as well.
He was also Qbert.
Was he?
No, he wasn't.
Battlefield 3 is considered illegal to own or sell in Iran due to the game's portrayal of U.S. forces invading the country. Even with the ban, Battlefield 3 is still a very popular game with many Iranians.
As I'm sure it would be. It's a very popular game with me. I would like to play, would you?
In a minute. In April 2012, Thomas Danko, the voiceover producer for Battlefield 3, hinted at an Easter egg that could only be heard when a player on the US side has spotted a mobile AA vehicle from a certain distance. The Easter egg was finally found in July 2013 by a YouTube commentator named Jack Frags, who found it in a set of audio files in the game's data.
We have spotted a hostile gold farb. I repeat, hostile gold farb in your area. Proceed with extreme caution. We have spotted an enemy gold farb in your area.
The files refer to an enemy named Goldfarb being spotted. This is a reference to a former DICE employee named David Goldfarb, who was the story writer for Battlefield 3. The Battlefield series is no stranger to Easter eggs. In Battlefield Heroes, the Medal of Honor 2010 character Dusty makes a cameo appearance. On almost each map in Battlefield 1943 except for Coral Sea, a sandcastle can be found with a Swedish flag on top.
I do remember the sandcastle.
DICE also references many other games they've worked on and games published by EA. In many places in Battlefield 3, the mirror edge yellow bag can be found as well as the main character's signature red shoes. The Mass Effect Normandy ship is present as well as Dead Space helmet.
I see.
A small Battlefield 1942 tank can be found on the map Epicenter, which plays the game's theme when near it. And a Battlefield 2142 UFO Easter egg can be found on Operation Riverside.
I know, we were there, remember?
I've seen that.
I know.
Also on Wake Island, there is a plaque that says, "To those who fought here in 1942, Battlefield 2, 2142, and 1943, we are grateful," referencing the fact that the map Wake Island has been in each of those games.
Is that it?
I think that's it for now. Make sure you subscribe to Culture Shock Network for more videos and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus to stay up to date on everything we're doing.
Yeah.
They're doing.
We get to play
We're
now,
doing?
right?
Hmm?
Do we get to play?
Wait.
Oh, come on.
No, that's all.
Thank you.